Hello, travelers. Welcome to Lorespire. In today's episode, we're going to be playing our Alchemist Lich Grenadier playthrough. Of course, we're playing Last Azlanit Mode, core difficulty, and we're getting towards the end of Act 3. We've just finished the Ivory Sanctum, and I've sort of neglected building up our forts and our infrastructure up to this point. So most of this episode is probably going to be about the campaign mode, building infrastructure at different forts, maybe doing some battles, yeah, and just kind of in general getting everything ready for uh, act for starting the Midnight Vein, I guess, and finishing Act 3. So that's just kind of where we're at. Gonna go to each fort and build a few buildings. We'll probably have to purchase some building points and whatnot along the way, I'm sure. Wow, I cannot. I can barely. If I get close, I can barely see those squares. From out here, I can't see them at all. Yep. Sucks to get old. I'll tell you that much. Alright, so we're going to be adding archery ranges to increase the number of archers we can recruit. Stables. To increase the number of cavalrymen we can recruit. And barracks. To increase the number of infantry we can recruit. I don't know. I think our fourth building in most cases is going to be either a supply center or a watchtower. This one we're going with supply center. Don't need to travel there, just need to manage it. Good morning, Poop Smash. How are you on this fine Sunday morning? I hope that we find you doing very well, sir. And I don't know why I started using a game show announcer's voice, but I hope you enjoyed it. Here's what you've won, or something. Yeah, we've kind of neglected really building up our forts or anything like that, and we probably shouldn't have done that. So I'm going around and, yeah, building up all the forts. before we get too much further. Hopefully it's not too little too late. All right, looks like we're kind of broke. That's good. Come on down. Give the wheel a spin. Actually need to go back here to find a treasure. Let's do that real quick. And last night, if you watched the end of the stream, I don't know, for about 30, 40 minutes, I was trying to figure out how to open up this this puzzle here, and I could not do it. I found all the other ones, all the harder ones, all the later ones, and this one first simple one I could not find or figure out. Wow, really, Grey Boy? You're just gonna stand here in the bloody rain and wait for us? That's dedication right there, sir. So yeah, we're gonna grab this treasure real quick, and we found gotta be the best caster, or at least best offensive caster freaking staff in the game last night. That was pretty cool. I think I'd found it before, but just not paid that much attention or something. I don't know. Maybe I hadn't actually found it before. But anyways, it gives a +2 to the DC of every single spell that you cast. And it gives like a +4 bonus to concentration checks as well. Or no, +4 bonus to spell penetration, which is even better than concentration checks. Like, holy balls, where have you been all my life? Like, seriously, dude. There we go. Could not figure that out for the life of me last night. We found all the notes, figured out all the puzzles for all the other ones, but could not get this one. All right, well, there we go. We got a Cloak of Carnage, which... Knowledge Arcana skill checks, and +2 to the DC for all saving throws against spells from the... Oh, damn. Nice. Places a caster's paradise. I guess we're definitely putting that on you here, Ninio. Not that one. This one right here. Quarterstaff of the War Mage. Oh, and it also gives a +5 bonus on use magic device checks. Which she doesn't really need because she already has multiple items doing that, but there it is, just the same. Alright, let's get out of here, and we got to get back and sell all of our items, or at least a lot of them, so that we can convert our gold into build materials. And, well, she's definitely getting the staff and the cloak there for sure, which she already has now. which I had her with the quarterstaff of coercion, which is a pretty nice quarterstaff, especially for her, that you get in Act 1. But yeah, the staff of the War Mage is very much so greatly better. And it might actually be a good thing that we could not figure out that puzzle, because running around trying to figure out that puzzle is the only reason why we ended up passing our perception check and finding the staff. So, yeah. Alright, let's teleport to Dresden. Oh, damn it. It's gonna be Kyrissa here, her event. Don't know how I'm doing that after I teleported, but we do not. We're not prepared for this either. Like at all. Can we rest really quick? Because we have like no spell slots left, no healing, no channeling, no nothing. We're not even full life. Alright, sweet. Oh yeah, we also lost a Rochelet last night, so we've only got a party of 5. Yeah, we're definitely resting here. Gonna hope for the best. Come on, no random attacks. Whew, we failed our corruption ritual check, and it's like, no, we can't have corruption. Like that's almost as bad as not having any spell slots or anything else at all. That would have been bad. But anyways, fortunately we did not. Where am I at? No, I kind of forgot what I was doing there for a second. Get on Guardia. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of new spells that we did not actually use.
Anything new?
Find this all very suspicious. Look, there's like 12 frickin' drow here. Wonder you found it suspicious. These are all Maguses? Yeah, it looks like. Just die already, dude. Just die. I'm down with that. Actually, good that this happened because we get a lot of nice loot we can sell.
I agree.
Alright. Time to go make some gold. We should have a ton of stuff to sell after all of that. Start building up all of our forts, and hopefully by the time our 30 days of waiting on the queen is over, we'll have built up a big enough army to finish off all the rest of the demons before we head on to the Midnight Fane. And do me a favor if y'all haven't done so already, hit the, the like button for the stream, subscribe to the channel, really helps out the channel. Definitely appreciate it if you could do that. Thank you. Don't tell me we're frozen. Been at 92 for a while, hasn't it? Okay, there goes 100. Uh-oh. All right. We're good. We're good. We made it. All right, we got it. We got it. Wait for the queen, remove the seal, so on and so forth. Good morning, Sam. So glad you could join us. Yeah, uh-oh. We were on that loading screen for a really long time, like a very highly worrying amount of time. But we made it past the loading screen. We did it. We defeated the loading screen. You know, that's sometimes more impressive than defeating any demon. This +3 keen elven curve blade. The next attack made with it gains a +3 bonus on the attack roll. Dude, that is freaking awesome. All right. We've got to make a build or something around this. That is amazing. See, something like this, of course, it's not advisable to be in melee combat with Playful Darkness, but Playful Darkness or what the hell ever, like, you're going to hit it eventually. That's, I like that. In case you couldn't notice. I think this one right here was really good too. Yeah. Valkian. It applies bleed, and if you get a critical on an enemy that's already bleeding, and its hit points are below 80, which that part sucks a little bit. But anyways, it instantly kills the enemy, which is pretty cool. It's definitely not as good as that though. Fortune's Temper. +3 Holy Star Knife confirms a critical hit with it. All their allies in a 40-foot area are affected with the same. That's kind of nice. Not bad. And that right there is not bad either. Balanced Defender is pretty good. I have used Balanced Defender in most of my playthroughs. And we've just stacked up a ton of really great weapons right now. I guess we don't actually need that. +3 full barding grants swear +4 natural armor bonus enhancement to AC. Damn. So this armor gives +16 to your armor class. That's pretty awesome. But I don't like barding because animal companions get such a large bonus to their dexterity usually, especially once they're buffed and everything, that the barding just limits the hell out of that. So yeah, I'm afraid we're not going to take that, but that is really nice. That's maybe the best barding that I've seen so far. So we're not going to be using rage effects, so we can get rid of this. Yeah, Sam over here wants it to make an achievement for me making it past the loading screen. Not that much of an achievement. I mean, maybe like a minor one, maybe. Does Kestigair use a two-handed weapon? For some reason I was thinking that he dual wielded. Like he had one, you know, is a two-weapon fighter. Where's Wendy? All right, she has that Lich specific mace that I kind of wanted to keep. Whenever she confirms a critical hit while under the effects of the Vampiric Blade spell, enemy suffers ability drain to strength, and the wielder gets a +1 bonus to strength until. She's probably not really going to be critting that often, I guess, for that to be very effective. Don't like it thematically, though. You know what I just realized that I did? Or didn't do, rather? We went our entire playthrough yesterday after getting rank 4 without setting up our new Lich spells. Good job. Which include Vampiric Blade. So yeah, let's add that. Add some Mastery of Flesh. Pretty sure we already have that as an ability, so I'm not sure why it's here as a spell. Mhm. Alright, now let's take the 150,000 gold we just made and go convert that into build points. Yeah, that Jinx does sound pretty good. I don't think I've gotten that weapon, or if I have, I don't remember. That does sound pretty good, especially with you being able to just cackle on a hex for pretty much forever. Good morning, Nick Thompson. How are you on this fine Sunday morn? That actually sounds pretty good with Kesto gear then, Sam. I was already thinking, like, I gotta look at these undead companions and see which one has the best build to use this thing because I want to use this weapon. And I think you just figured that out for me. So, probably going to be Kesto gear. Ah, finally, you people get here. Been forever. Alright, well, welcome to the war, Elyanka. Yeah, but next, the mana wastes. Pretty sure that's where they have guns at in the game, right? Or that's where guns came from. Remember, that's... No, I think that's where they are because you can't use magic there, so they figured out how to use guns or something instead. Anyways, I think that's where, and I just thought of that because they mentioned it, and last night, Random was um, talking about how he wanted to see guns in the next Pathfinder game. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to give him this Elven Curve Blade that I just found. Unless I look at one of the other undead that we get in our party, like maybe CR, and decide that he would be better with it. We'll have to see. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's probably going to be Kestigir that ends up with it. All right. Like this might be another one of those long loading screen battle. Oh, never mind. Okay. That went pretty quick. Damn, loading screen just wanted to make a fool out of me. Alright, Bell of Mercy. +1 AC against demons. Hurrah, hurrah. Alright, don't really care about slingers, but I guess conscripts can help. Treachery. Alright, fine. Let's go investigate, I guess. What is this? Relics of the Blessed One. What does disruption do? The Bane of Undead. Yeah, never mind. Don't like that. DC 14, really? Finance points income increases by 20, but that's good. Don't care too much about good. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're gonna be good. Your endeavor is doomed, guy. Now give me 20 finance points. No, thank you. Logistics reform. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. No, we're not becoming a swarm that walks, so let's not bother with that. Financing a crusade is cost. Fine, issue the diplomatic decree. That's fine. Guess there's not really much else we can do now, huh? Ooh, dragons. Damn, we should have done this. This must be from those dragon eggs that we brought. A clutch of woundworm eggs. It is common knowledge that such dragons, as a rule, are malicious by their nature, so nobody wants to hang around for the evil critters to be born. A group of druids is ready to relieve the crusaders of this perilous treasure and take the eggs into their care. In answer to the question on whether the druids would condition the young dragons to be kind creatures that shun violence and do not eat mortals alive, a druid evasively replied that he and his companions should not get in the way of nature. Okay. Well, at least we know what those dragon eggs do now. We should have made scrambled dragon's eggs. Alright, at any rate, let's get to work on our forts like we were supposed to be doing in the first place. There we go. That's a lot easier to see. Yeah, well, we'll probably keep CR as a Cavalier then, Sam. That's probably what we'll do there. Kestigair definitely seems like the optimal choice. Oh. There we go. That ought to let us build just about anything we want. Oh, I forgot to ask, Nick, did you end up obtaining the services of the person you were attempting to gain these services of? I guess trying to think of a more clever way to word that, but apparently I'm not that clever. So we got what we got. Let's see. Let's throw some barracks in here, stables, and an archery range. Maybe we do not have as many forts as I thought we did. What the heck is that? Guess we'll find that out later. I think we already looked at this one, right? Oh, well, let's just cycle through. That'll probably be quicker, easier. Nice, nice. Well, congratulations. It may have taken a long time, but you succeeded in your goal. And that's what matters. So, good freaking job. Oh, show. Who knows? Maybe you can even look at his build and come up with something good or interesting for him, possibly. And if not, at least you saved a poor, almost unsavable soul. For anybody who was expecting a lot of action this morning, I'm sorry. But this is basically what we're going to be doing the whole time. Because I have not, really built any buildings or built up any forts or anything like that for pretty much the entire playthrough. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Oh, why not? Let's see what we can build in Dresden. Should have built the stables over here. My bad. All right, I think that's good. We still got about 70,000 gold to spend. We already spent, what, about 80,000 on material points. But I think we may be caught up now. Nope. Wishful thinking. Where's this at? Well, I have no idea where the heck that was. Oh, here? Alright, I found it. Oh, not the army. Fort. Alright. Throw down a citadel. Watchtower. Alright, that should have been our last fort. 80,000 gold well spent. I hope. Why do we have Movanic Devas as a Lich? I have Movanic Devas as a Lich, but I can't get a freaking zombie or skeleton or what the hell ever that's, I don't know, not risen off of the battlefield. Can't get a white. Can't get a shade. Can't get a ghoul. What the hell? At least they finally gave us some more sharpshooters and champions. That took frickin' forever. Yeah, I don't really care much about vampires. We'll just let them go die. Yeah, skeleton champions and sharpshooters, though. That's what I want my entire freaking army to be. These guys are badass, both of them. Okay, so we got archery range with a smith and an arsenal. What we need is an apothecary and a training grounds. I'm running out of points. Arsenal, smithy. Okay, so yeah, smithy. No. We got the apothecary. Oh, are you serious? Well, isn't that some BS? Okay, well that sucks. So I cannot build any more barracks, stables, or archery ranges. Definitely don't like that. Turning around, smithy. Put an arsenal there. Hospital. Alchemist lab. Alchemist lab. Alright, fine. That's enough. I guess we'll just wait 3 days and see what we can start making, building, after all those buildings are completed. Our number of recruitable soldiers should skyrocket. Although I still really wish we were creating undead instead of recruiting soldiers, but surely that'll come later. Oh, Lady Konami. Do you like marksmen? Don't care about that. Alright, we're gonna do this pretty much strictly for the marksmen because marksmen are awesome. don't know, that's kind of tough. Finance points by 10. I think we're going with the market. Alright, let's see what you can do with that. Yeah, let's study this. Why haven't we done this yet? Let's do that. I don't know what we're going to find out, but let's do it. Yep, we're gonna have to go get some more gold. We just spent 150,000 gold on our campaign, and yep, we're gonna have to go get some more so that we can actually recruit. Nice, nice. Okay, so I guess that means it's time for Blackwater, huh? Blackwater should be very interesting, I guess is a good word for it. Yes, sir. I am the master of what one-word wonders. Oh yeah, we gotta go speak to Arushale first. Aru, who has actually been annoying the hell out of me by disappearing every time she gets attacked. I guess she'll be replaced soon anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. Really, Sam? That's pretty good. And Nick, that's not bad either, Nick, but yeah, electric is probably more accurate than interesting, but definitely not as accurate as frickin' and so on and so forth, as I can picture Sam screaming all of those words at his computer for like 3 hours straight while he's trying to figure it out. We will believe in her so that we can corrupt her, defeat her, and destroy her. Turn her into the evil demoness that she's always meant to be. This is weird. I don't know, maybe because we got her early, or maybe just because I'm a Lich, because I don't think I really did her quest on my Lich playthrough. Oh, that's gotta be what it is. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. Because the one time I can remember doing this before, or actually it was twice, but they were both as Azadas. But yeah, there's like a bench and a tree and everything's all nice. I guess as a Lich, we just get a dead Varrock corpse, I guess is what that is. Oh, and a Babao. Okay. 2 Babaos. Don't worry, Aru. Someday you can dream. Now, the only place that I've truly been annoyed with in the game and kind of like been on the edge of hating has been Illusionera. But they definitely made improvements to it since the beta to make it easier to navigate. And once you know how to navigate it, it's not nearly as bad as it otherwise is. And other places have been annoying for sure, but that place, whenever I first was in it and in the beta, like, yeah, it was unreal how frustrating that was. It was like that tower in Lunar Silver Star story where you have like 4 directions you can go and you have to go in the correct direction. Like it's like a maze, like you got to go up, left, down, up, blah, blah, in like the right order to get to the end, but there's no indication of how to do it. So you just sit there for like 6 hours as a kid, just randomly choosing ways and not knowing what to do and wanting to cry, and then eventually you get lucky. That's it's kind of how Illusionera was for me whenever I played it during the beta. That's funny, Nick, because as I was telling that story, I was like, maybe people could relate more to the original Legend of Zelda, that lost maze down in the bottom left corner of the map. But I'd already gone with Lunar Silver Star story. Also, you didn't actually have to get through that lost maze area in Zelda to advance the story, but in Lunar Silver Star's story, you had to get through the actual tower to advance that. But yeah, it was pretty much the exact same design, except in Lunar, it was way more convoluted and longer. But pretty much the same design, so good comparison there for sure. Oh, an NES RPG poop smash. You poor thing, I'm sorry. Level 50 for fighting level 5 enemies. All right. Sound like some South Park antics going on. All right, where am I going? What am I doing? Oh yeah, we're just leaving now, right? Yep, we're leaving. I only ever played one RPG on the NES, and I didn't even play that until like I'd already played RPGs on the SNES, because I didn't really find out what an RPG was until the Super Nintendo. And then I went back and played the RPG that I had on the NES whenever I figured out like what they were and that they actually were fun and whatnot. That was the Magic of Scheherazade. Yeah, there was this one game, Seventh Saga, which it was actually the first RPG that I ever played where like I could actually understand what it was and what I was doing, and like it was the RPG that kind of like got me to love RPGs, even though it was incredibly basic. And anyways, like it was a total grind fest. You know, there'd be points in the game where you'd have to grind for hours and hours just to be able to get up to a high enough level to get to the next part. You know, and after the first several times that I played the game all the way through, I finally got tired of all the grinding. And so I used to make my little cousin, actually it was Jonathan, if the guy that's on stream with me, which he's freaking huge now. But back then he was my little cousin. Anyways, I used to force him to just endlessly grind for me in that game. And just level up my characters. Because I got tired of doing it. Oh, Blackwater, here we come. Yeah, I didn't play any of the Dragon Warrior games until Dragon Warrior 8, I think. Was the first one that I played. Actually, I think it's the only one that I've played, because I was going to play Dragon Warrior 10 or 11, whichever the most recent one is that came out, but I didn't.
No time for debates.
That kind of just makes me sad, Sam, that you had to experience that. Yep. Makes me sad.
I'll rip you apart!
Death be unto thee. Alright, we're gonna be resting soon anyways, I think. Let's remove this from you. Nice, Nick. Yeah, I used to stay up until like 2 in the morning playing Final Fantasy VII, farming battle points to get the Omni Slash ability from the gold saucer. And also farming ability points in that downed submarine. You know, or no, in the submarine in the downed Shinra plane that you can find underwater, because those enemies gave like the most AP. And yeah, I'd stay up till like, for, I don't know, probably a couple of months, not every night, but on a lot of nights for like a couple months straight, I'd stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning farming those things. And then have to get up at like 6:30 in the morning to go to school. My aunt would be so pissed because I'd be like sleeping at the breakfast table instead of eating and stuff. Good times, good times. Yeah, Barzero, we're still friends now. I mean, yeah, we're close. He streams with me sometimes. He's probably the closest thing that I have to a brother, you know. Him and we got a really good friend that's kind of like that too, kind of like a brother. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, the point is we're still pretty close. We're friends. Yeah, I guess maybe back in what 1979 or something like that, it was a great game. Maybe it was, Sam. Ah, don't we all miss the days of actual hand-drawn maps? I mean, I know I certainly don't. I did try to do that with this one text game that I played that I don't even remember the name of, but it was like 12, 13 years old. So we're talking like 1997, 98, somewhere around there. And we got our first computer, and I honestly don't know how old it was, but I do know that it was a DOS, and so there's no windows, no point and click. It's like tabbing through and finding everything, and I don't know. It looked like it was from the 80s at least. But anyways, we had some type of text adventure game on there. I don't even remember the name of, and I tried like drawing um, a map and stuff for that, just like a little maze map showing like which way I'd gone and which way I should go, and that sucked. I hated that game, mostly because I wanted it to be fun so bad, but it really wasn't. But I would like pretend that it was just because I wanted it to be. I don't know. Pong is still fun now. You say it's better than Pong, but Pong is still fun now. Somehow I don't think that your um, Commodore 64 D&D game is still fun now. But it was probably more fun than Pong back then. I'll give you that. I didn't do that poop smash. I slept in the morning at the breakfast table and got screamed at, and sometimes slapped around for it, and I'd sleep in the car on the drive to school, and I would sleep in the middle of my classes and get detention all the time. Yep, that was just kind of how I did that. I didn't try to wake myself up. I just slept when I wasn't supposed to. Oh, what have we here? I was not expecting a battle this soon, otherwise I would have buffed already. But they shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully.
No glory without risk! They'll beg me to stop!
Oh, we take out that there spellcaster. I feel much better if that guy's gone. Damn it, Guardia. You're supposed to get up there and protect us from this guy. And you're not doing it. You're fired. Okay. I was not expecting that. Good job, game. Good job. That I was definitely not expecting. So let's go right over to here. There are no buffs on. Let's put a buff on. Alright, I feel safer already. Let's get rid of this spellcaster. Oh, I hate you. You killed our Guardia. I definitely hate you. Damn.
Guide my hand. I'll rip you apart.
Damn, Nick used to take notes in EverQuest. I definitely did not do that. Alright, I'm not sure how to turn those things off. Hopefully they just turn off after battle. If not, we'll figure something out. Maybe.
Make your peace.
Maybe I turn them off with that switch. Seems like a pretty good bet, right? Maybe? Yeah, y'all suck. Y'all cannot kill this guy? Alright. Just throw some bombs. I want this over with already. Thank you. Okay. I think we're good there. Thought I was gonna have to shut them off, but I guess not. So that's nice.
I'm always open to ideas.
Alright, that got us up to 30 UMD. Hopefully that's enough.
A success worthy of praise.
Awesome, it was.
The world has suffered enough.
Together we stand.
I refuse to accept their statement.
What the hell? Much I don't appreciate me handling positive energy or something? I just forgot these two electrical traps in this place. I remember the ones from later, I think. But I came here like super early whenever I first could. And I remember I got to this point. Then I like came back later and I don't know. I've pretty much always had this defeated because I've been loading off of an old save and definitely did not remember the electrical traps being right here. Yeah, this place is gonna be fun. To be sure. Unfortunately, we do not have the time to tackle it now. I've got to go to work. Hooray, everybody loves work. So that's awesome. Oh, that's cool, Nick. I played EverQuest, but I didn't play it, I think, until it was pretty close to the end of its run. It was like 2002, maybe 2001 or 2002, whenever we finally got our first real computer, like non-ancient computer that could actually kind of play EverQuest a little bit. Yeah. Mostly all I remember about that is spending days looking for pristine Drake scales and having to fight with people over camping some type of goblin that was next to the water. There's like these goblin camps, and the goblins dropped loot that was worth more money than what most enemies around there dropped. So I was always fighting with people over those camping spots. And those are mostly the only two things I remember about EverQuest. Oh, also sand giants. I remember sand giants from later on. I don't know, not a lefty. That's actually an interesting thought. It's possible that it could work on bombs. We will try that out. If it does work on bombs, then that would be pretty sweet. Although, as I'm saying that, I want to say that it's melee weapon only that it specifies. No, it does not specify melee only. I still don't think it's going to work on the bomb. I think it's going to make us enchant whatever weapon we have in our hand. But we can give it a try and see. You never know what kind of crazy stuff you're going to find out when you're playing an owl cat game. I'm pretty sure they're on EverQuest 2 now, Nick. I was talking about EverQuest, like the original EverQuest. And I don't know how much longer it actually went after that, but I'm pretty sure it lost major popularity, and that's why they came out with EverQuest 2. It was already on the downswing whenever I started playing it. All right, well, in our next playthrough then, be sure that you show up, not a lefty, and we will test it out. I feel like it should be weapon specific, but maybe not. Maybe not. It says your weapon becomes bloodthirsty, making me think that it enchants the weapon similar to greater magic weapon. But, you know, tune in tomorrow and we'll find out. All right, guys, I really got to go get ready for work. Definitely appreciate y'all hanging out. It's always nice talking about old school games and times as a kid. And it's also cool brainstorming some new ideas. Be badass if this vampiric blade does work on bombs. So we're going to find that out tomorrow. Join us then. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends. Oh. Well, I did not know that, Nick Thompson. That actually really surprises me. I thought that EQ1 died after EQ2. I know that there were definitely not nearly as many players whenever I played it as there were before, but maybe it had some kind of revival or something. And bomb attacks are definitely considered weapon attacks, not a lefty, because you can select, you know, weapon focus feats for them. Much like ray attacks are considered weapon attacks. All right, now I really got to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Please do that. I appreciate it. Join our Discord also. Link is down in the description. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be well, my friends.